Okay, great scholars, let us consider measures of dispersion today. Measures of dispersion is also known as the measures of scattering. In the previous slide, we talked about the one that has to do with position, the central tendency, and we talked about the mean, mode, and median. Today, we are looking at measures of dispersion, and this includes the range, the quartiles, deviations, variance, and standard deviation. Range, quartiles, deviation, variance, and standard deviation. So we'll be treating this as these different parts of the measures of dispersion. For range, range is simply the difference between the highest and the lowest value. Range is defined as the difference between the highest and the lowest value in a given distribution or given frequency or data. The difference between the highest and the lowest value is called the range. If you take out the lowest value from the highest value, what you have is called the range. It's a difference between the highest and lowest values. Now, if you have this given to you like 5, 6, 3, 4, 9, and you're asked find the range. Find the range of the distribution given. It's simple to deal with. The range of a distribution given is simply range is equals to highest minus the lowest, and that will be the highest is 9, the lowest is 3, so our answer is 6. So the range of that distribution is 6. So dealing with range is simple. All you need to do is to find the difference between the highest and the lowest value. Then we also have the quartiles. Quartiles has to do with the quarters. Quarters has to do with dividing a particular distribution or frequency into 4 parts. If you divide a particular distribution or frequency into 4 parts, what you have is called the quarters. We have the quarters at this time. So, and the point of division is also known as the quarter. We have the first quarter, we have the second quarter, we have the third, and we have the last quarter, which of course is still the 100%. So the point of division is what is called the quarters. The point of division is what is called the quarters. So here we are going to deal with what we have as the different points of division. We have the first, I said if we have the first quarter, we have the second, we have the third, and the fourth one will still take us back to 100. So dividing a particular distribution to 4 equal parts is what we call the quarters. So we have the first quarter, we have the second quarter, we have the third quarter, we have the fourth quarter also. Now your first quarter, assuming it is 100, what you have is 100. Let me use 100 for example. If you divide 100 into 4, you have 25. So your first quarter will be 25th percentile, which is 25%. 25th percentile. This will be 50 percentile. This will be 75 percentile. And this will be X percentile because it takes us back to 100. Like saying 1. So the fourth percentile is not actually considered in this part. So we are dealing with these 3 right now. So we have the first, we have the second, we have the third percentile, which this gives us 25th, this is 50, this is 75th percentile. So if you look at this carefully, you see that this is our median percentile. That is our median percentile. So the 50th is our median. It's called the median percentile. 50th percentile, which is a quarter, is called the median. So here we have the Q1, Q2, and Q3. Q1, Q2, and Q3. There we have different percentile. This, the first one, first quartile is called the lower percentile or the lower quartile. Second quartile is called your median or middle quartile. And your third quartile is called your upper quartile. That's how it works. So these are some things you should know in this class. So if you divide your given distribution to 4 equal parts or 4 parts, you have them in quartile form. And I say we have the first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, and the fourth quartile. But the fourth quartile will lead us back to X or just 1, and that if you're considering it to be 100, you're dividing 100 into 4 parts. It will take us back to 100. So we don't actually consider this much in quartile or percentile. So we look at the first, second, and third quartile, and the first quartile will give us 25th percentile, because from dividing 100 by 4 we got 25. So the first quartile will give us 25th percentile. Second quartile will give us 50th percentile. And the third quartile will give us 75th percentile. So from our observation right now, the median or the middle percentile or quartile will be the one at 50. This is it. It will be the one at 50. Here is a lower percentile and here is the upper percentile. Remember, I said that your range is simply the difference between the highest and the lowest value. And I've given you an example to qualify such calculation about range. We have 5, 6, 3, 4, 9. And if you ask what is the range, simply do 9 take away 3, and that will give us 6. I said quarter has to do with you dividing a given distribution of frequency into 4 parts, and we've treated that. So in our next class, I will briefly talk about the interquartile range, and we'll get to understand it better. But don't forget, your quartile has to do with the division of upper class distribution or frequency into 4 parts, and I've done that division. I said, but the fourth one is not considered in dealing with the quartile standard. So we have the first, second, and third. The first is the lower, the third is the upper, and the second quartile is known as the median or the middle quartile. So if you're asked to find the middle quartile or the median quartile, you'll be looking at the 50th percentile. So I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.